Hey, this is Tammy with Front Porch Finance. And today I don't want to talk about life insurance. I want to talk about a daughter standing in a nursing home parking lot. And she's sitting in her car, the engine isn't running, and the radio isn't on. She's staring through the windshield, trying to figure out how her life got here. 20 years ago, her mother taught her how to tie her shoes. But today, her mother doesn't even know her name. The woman who kissed her scraped knees, who sat through dance recitals, and who stayed up all night when she had the flu, looks at her and says, "Who are you?" And in that moment, a little piece of her heart breaks, not for the first time, not for the last time, because dementia doesn't arrive all at once. It steals people one memory at a time, one story at a time, one piece of dignity at a time. And while everybody talks about the emotional cost of dementia, you don't hear people talking about the financial cost because the bills don't stop because somebody develops Alzheimer's. The mortgage still comes, the power bill still comes, the groceries still come, but now there are medications, there are caregivers, adult daycares, home modifications have to be made, safety equipment, then memory care facilities, and suddenly the family isn't just grieving. They're paying for the privilege of grieving. And I've watched this happen for decades. Y'all know I was a dementia nurse for 25 years. I've sat beside families as they signed papers they never wanted to sign. I've watched husbands cry in parking lots because they had to place the love of their life in a memory care unit. I've watched daughters quit jobs. I've watched sons drain their retirement accounts. I've seen grandchildren put college plans on hold, not because they didn't love their family, but because they did. And love is expensive when dementia enters the picture. My own family knows the story. My great grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother all lost to dementia. This is not a statistic for me. This is family. This is personal. And maybe that's why I want to tell you something that most people don't want to hear until it's too late. The best time to prepare for dementia is not after the diagnosis, it's before the MRI, before the neurology appointment, before the day that somebody forgets your name. Because after the diagnosis, your options become very few. Your choices become smaller and the cost become larger. And this is where most insurance agents would start talking to you about products. And I'm not going to do that because this isn't really about insurance. It's about preserving your choices. It's about protecting dignity. It's about making sure your spouse doesn't have to choose between paying for your care and paying for groceries. It's about making sure your children can spend time loving you instead of spending every waking hour worried about money and exhausted. Some people have plans that include living benefits. These are benefits that may allow you to access money while you're still alive if qualifying illness changes your life, not after death. So while you're living, while your family needs help, you can access those. While decisions are still being made, while dignity is still being protected. And no, it's not going to solve every problem. Nothing will. But hope doesn't have to solve everything to matter. Sometimes hope simply gives families more options than they would have had otherwise. If you're watching this and dementia has touched your family, I want you to know you're not alone. And if it hasn't touched your family yet, I pray it never does. But if it does, I want to say I hope you are prepared before the storm arrives. Not because you're afraid, but because the people you love are worth protecting. If this message spoke to you, start a conversation. Talk to your spouse, talk to your children, talk to somebody you trust, ask the hard questions, make the plan. Hope is not a strategy, but preparation is. And preparation is one of the greatest gifts that we can leave the people we love. If you'd like to learn more about planning ahead for dementia, I would be honored to help. And if you have a story about dementia in your own family, please share it in the comments because the more we talk about it, the less alone families have to feel. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss future Front Porch Finance. Until next time, take care of yourself and take care of the people that you love.